wanted to talk a little bit more about a couple of other bow tie situations that we have not talked about yet. And the first one, what we're dealing with is secant, cosecant, and cotangent. All right, and the nice thing is the bow tie works the same way in all of those cases. So I just need to do a couple examples for you. Let's say that we are finding the secant of 330 degrees. Well, the first thing is remembering that secant is the reciprocal of cosine. And remember, the way that I kind of keep those straight is that cosine starts with a C, secant starts with an S, and then it works the same flip-flop for cosecant and sine. You just flip the letter, all right? So if cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, then secant is the reciprocal of that, hypotenuse over adjacent. So when I start this problem, I do everything the same way. I'm going to find my reference angle. So I start with my 330 degree angle. I come around 330 degrees. And where I stop is right here. And so that's where I draw my reference angle. It makes this one's pretty easy on the reference angle. The reference angle is 30, which makes this a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Be careful labeling your triangles. I'm seeing a lot of mistakes with people getting in a hurry. The side opposite the 30 is the one that is 1, but remember in this case, since it's a negative y, this is a negative 1. The 2 is always the hypotenuse, and this is my square root of 3. All right, so if I'm going to find the secant of 330, we learned that I can borrow this 30 degree angle right here, and I can do the secant of this 30 degree angle, and everything works the same. I just need to follow this rule now, not this one over here. So the hypotenuse is on top, which is 2, over the adjacent side, which is the square root of 3. And that's my answer, but we like to rationalize it. So 2 over the square root of 3, I multiply the top and bottom by the square root of 3, and I get 2 square roots of 3 over 3. That's the value of the secant of 330. All right, let's do one more. How about the cotangent of negative 240 degrees? Well, once again, let's get our reference angle where it's supposed to be. So we start here, and this time we're rotating in a negative direction, and we're going to go past 180. And so it's 180 to here, and we're going to go 60 more degrees, which makes it easy. There's our reference angle. That's the one touching the x-axis. So our reference triangle then, if I can draw a straight line, this is a 30, 60, 90, all right? And we label our sides starting opposite the 30. It's a 1, but in this case it's a negative 1. The hypotenuse is always the 2, and this is my square root of 3. So just a reminder that cotangent is the reciprocal function of tangent. The tangent of an angle is opposite over adjacent. So that means the cotangent of an angle is going to be the adjacent side over the opposite side. So we're ready to wrap this up. The cotangent of negative 240, we can borrow this 60 degree angle. So that's the cotangent of the 60 degree angle in our picture. And the cotangent is the adjacent side, which is -1, that goes on top, over the opposite side, which is the square root of 3, and it looks like we have to rationalize again. So -1 over the square root of 3, we rationalize like so, and we get negative radical 3 over 3. So that's how you use the bow tie method when you are working with the reciprocal functions. It's basically the same thing once you remember that you have to flip-flop our ratio. And hopefully that helps, and we're going to stop there for today.